Now we are going to discuss types of semiconductor. The types of semiconductor are two types. First, intrinsic semiconductor. Second one, extrinsic semiconductor. So first one, intrinsic semiconductor means semiconductor are extremely pure. When the semiconducting material we discussed previously, silicon and germanium, when the silicon outermost cell are half filled because of they contain 4 electrons in their outermost cell. It require again 4 electron. Suppose 4 atoms of silicon combined with a single silicon atoms, like suppose silicon contain 4 electrons and another silicon atom contain 4 electrons. Suppose these atom are combined to form a covalent bond, then it will be combined, then get a 2 electrons, then another silicon atom, then the outermost cell contain 4 electrons. Suppose these 2 electrons combine to form a covalent bond, then suppose this silicon atom contain 4 electrons and this electron combine to form a covalent bond, and this is the silicon atom contain 4 atoms, then this atom and this atom to form a covalent bond. Suppose this silicon contain or in outermost cell are 8 electrons, because 2 plus 2, 4, then 2, 6, then 2, 8. So this structure is known as crystalline structure. So this electron of semiconductor combine with semiconductor, then it will be to form semiconductor atom. This is the pure semiconductor. It is not extra atom or extra impure added with them. Then same electron, same atom combine with the same atom to form a pure semiconductor. So this pure semiconductor, not this pure semiconductor, this pure semiconductor is known as intrinsic semiconductor. So this word intrinsic means extremely pure. That is no free electron in this structure. So the intrinsic semiconductor is it acts as an insulating material. So intrinsic semiconductor not conduct the electricity or charge particle in this material. So we can write the intrinsic semiconductor is extremely pure. So this semiconductor conductor is not allow charges to move freely. So this semiconductor act as an insulator. So the intrinsic semiconductor is a pure semiconductor. It will be not allow the electricity. So it act as a insulator. It is not used in practically. So then we discuss the second one, the extrinsic semiconductor. Second one is the extrinsic semiconductor. Extrinsic semiconductor means a small amount of impure atom added with the silicon atom is known as extrinsic semiconductor. Suppose arsenic. So we write down this definition. A small amount of impure atom added with semiconducting material is known as extrinsic semiconductor. So we discuss in their diagram extrinsic semiconductor. Then a material impure atom, suppose impure atom arsenic and antimony. Suppose an impure atom arsenic. The atomic number of arsenic 33. So the electronic configuration of arsenic is 2, 8, 18, then 5. 2, 8, 10, then 18, 28 plus 5. This is the 33. So the outermost shell contains 5 electrons. So outermost shell contains 5 electrons. It will be known as a pentavalent atoms. These pentavalent atoms are added with silicon. Then it will be, suppose we explain in its diagram. Then suppose arsenic contains 5 valence electron. Then silicon having 4 electron. Then these atom, these electron of silicon and these electron of arsenic combine to form a covalent bond, and then another atom of silicon to share covalent bond, and another atom of silicon share covalent bond, then another silicon atom sharing their electron with a covalent bond. So these four electrons of arsenic atom are combined with the four atom of silicon. Then extra electron, these the fifth electrons are not attached with any semiconducting material of silicon. So these extra electron is known as free electrons. These free electrons will be capable of a flow of electrons in these materials. Though the properly essential for to combine these materials for the purpose, this is the purpose for when the electrons, extra impurity added electrons is the large amount of electrons to flow the electrons in the semiconductor materials. So this is the impure atom, or it is also known as extrinsic semiconductor. Like this, antimony Sb is the antimony, atomic number is the 51. Then it's the electron configuration 2, 8, 18, 18, then 5. Then 8, 2, 8, 10, 10 plus 18 is the 28, 28 plus 18, 46, 46 plus 5 is the 51. So the outermost orbit contains 5 electrons. So Sb or antimony is the pentavalent atom. Then 4 atoms of silicon combined with to form a covalent bond with sharing covalent bond to form extrinsic semiconductor, and extra impure or extra electron, free electrons are not attached with the extra semiconductor material like silicon and germanium. These extra electrons are to capable flow of electrons or flow of charges in semiconductor material. So it will be act as conductor. So this between when semiconductor, extrinsic semiconductor, previously discussed the intrinsic semiconductor is insulator, but in extrinsic semiconductor act as a conductor. So this extrinsic semiconductor we added a p type and n type to form p-n junction diode. So first we discuss the process of adding. The process of adding is known as doping. So doping is a word, is the process when the extra impure atom added with the semiconductor material. This adding process is known as a doping process. Then the p-type semiconductor and n-type semiconductor to combine to form p-n junction diode. Suppose a p-type semiconductor, p-type semiconductor are formed when trivalent impurity added with the semiconductor. like n-type semiconductor. Suppose p-type semiconductor, then we discuss p-type semiconductor. When the trivalent impurity like aluminum, boron, these are the trivalent impurity. The trivalent impurity added with the semiconductor. Suppose aluminum contain 3 electron in the outermost shell. That is the trivalent atom or trivalent elements. These trivalent elements added with the silicon atom. Then silicon atom, these electron combine to form a covalent bond, and this silicon atom combine to form a covalent bond, and this silicon combine these electron to form a covalent bond. But the silicon having, the fourth one silicon having this electron, then it will be shortage of electron, then it will be called as a hole. Hole means plus positive. So this type of structure is known as a p-type semiconductor. P-type semiconductor. Then we know p-type semiconductor and n-type semiconductor. P-type semiconductor are positive charges. P-type semiconductor are positive charges, and n-type semiconductor are negative charges. These are all electrons and these are all holes. These are holes, these are electrons. So these holes or p-type semiconductor, these are the n-type semiconductor. So these p-type and n-type semiconductor are combined to each other and combined to form p-n junction. Then we added these two opposite charges materials, p-type and n-type semiconductor. Then suppose p-type semiconductor and added with the n-type semiconductor to form all are positive charges, all are negative charges, electrons, these are holes, to form a junction, that is a junction p and n, that is the p-n junction. This p-n junction is also known as a p-n junction diode. Then after we discuss what is the diode, p-n junction diode, what will be the characteristics and what is its used. These are the electrons of a p-n junction diode to form p-n junction diode. Hello? Audible? When the p-n junction diode now a small question, what is diode? Then we write down when p-type semiconductor and a n-type semiconductor conductor combine together to form PN junction diode. PN junction diode. So what is the diode? The diode is nothing but it is combination of a p type and a n type semiconductor to form a PN junction diode. The symbol of diode are the symbol of diode. Symbol of diode Now previously we discussed the physical quantity or physical construction of a diode. This is the physical construction of a diode. This is the physical construction of a diode. P and N all are holes. All are electrons, free electrons combine to form PN junction diode. This is the physical construction. These p-type materials are known as anode. This is known as anode. And the negative materials is known as cathode. So the p-type materials are anode, then the n-type materials are cathode. Positive side or p-type materials or holes are known as anode, and in opposite charge that is the negative or n materials are known as cathode. So the symbol of diode. So the symbol of diode is, this is the symbol of a diode. This is the anode, this is the cathode. This symbol of diode, then we will discuss the types of diode. So many varieties of diode, then we discuss the types of diode. The types of diode. Types of diode. First one, rectifier diode. Its symbol, this is the rectifier diode symbol. Second one, Zener diode. The symbol of Zener diode, this type. This is the Zener diode. Then third one, light emitting diode. light emitting diode, short ray, is known as LED. LED. This is known as LED. The symbol of LED, the symbol of LED, this is the symbol of LED. Then for photodiode. Photodiode, the symbol of photodiode, just opposite symbol in LED. Suppose this is the photodiode. This ray indicates light. When it is light activated diode, suppose light fall on this diode, it will be activated. But this type of a diode emits the lights. It emits. This light ray emitting light. This is the emitting light and this is the light activated diode. Then fifth one, tunnel diode. The symbol of a tunnel diode. The symbol of a tunnel diode, this like this. This is the tunnel diode. All are anode, cathode, anode, cathode, anode, cathode, anode, cathode, anode, and cathode. So then six varactor diode. Varactor diode. Varactor diode. The symbol of varactor diode is this one. This is the varactor diode. This is the anode, this is the cathode. So these are the types of p-n junction diode. Then we will discuss the biasing of a diode. Biasing of diode. Biasing of a diode. Biasing means extra voltage to add with p-n junction or connecting extra voltage source. Extra voltage source connected with a diode, it is known as biasing. Then biasing means extra voltage source connecting with the p-n junction diode. the extra voltage source connecting with the PN junction diode is known as PN, is known as biasing, of diode. So the process of connecting extra source or extra voltage source with a diode are two method or two process or two types. First one forward bias, second one is the reverse bias. First one is the forward biasing. Second one is the reverse biasing. Forward biasing and reverse biasing. Close. बंद कर दो ना.